can be either lossy or lossless. There are other distinctions. So what is the difference between lossy and lossless? A lossy compression is a compression which reduces the file size. Okay? So a MPEG-4 files is a lossy compression. When you convert from H.264 MOV files to MPEG-4, you are doing a lossy compression. But a lossless compression is one which are like the actual H.264 file is lossless, because I can make it blow it up into a Apple ProRes files. When you are capturing from the camera, you have either H.264 or H.265 files. Both these are lossless compression. So when you blow it up, it doesn't matter. Even your zip files are lossless compression. A zip, you are actually zipping it. When you open it up, you get a full file. The zip format which you use for The other distinctions that are important when considering digital media files, such as open versus proprietary. Open file is I can use it, and proprietary is only given rights to some people. So those are the different. Open is anybody can use that file. Proprietary files will be for only that certain people can give rights. Two strategies to grasp is lossless and lossless. Redundancy and irrelevancy. Getting rid of redundant information and getting rid of irrelevant. Redundancy reduction is often used during lossless encoding. It looks for patterns, repetitions that can be expressed. For example, there are 25 values of the same. It is clearly to record the information once and that the next 24 values are all at the same time. This is known as redundancy. So you don't repeat the values again and again. It's basically mathematical at the end of the day. So this particular is known as the run-line encoding, REL. Irrelevancy reduction aims to remove or alter information that makes little or no difference to the perception of the eye. So actually what happens when you're doing that, the perception of the eye, when MPEG-4, when you're getting that file which is small to your perception, you saw it looks the same. But if you really blow that MPEG-4 file up into a big screen, it will get pixelated. But when you're on a mobile phone, it is distinct. So the perception of the eye, it is not, but it is reduced in size. This encoding involves irreversible lossless transform. Some of the video color information, for example, can be simply without being perceptible to the human eye. That's what I'm saying. However, when carried to extreme, the sort of comparison becomes obvious and compromises quality. That means when you blow it up, the quality will be pixelated. You cannot use it. So you got to be careful in that. So you got to define your market, where you are going to go with it. You are going to take this file for mobile file, then I'll use MPEG. If I'm going to use it for keep it at H.264, if it is going to form my screening of in various theaters, and I'd rather keep it at encoded at H.2 so that it can be streamed. Streaming is the main thing. Lossless streaming at 25 frames per second, so it's not jaggered. All this, especially for animation, you got to be careful in that. Otherwise, lip sync नहीं होगा, वो सब problem होता है ना. These are shown now. We spoke about this already, I think. In digital way compression, I am trying to simplify across frames. So if a character remains stationary for several times, the pixel making of the character will not be refreshed. Instead, they will remain stationary and the character moves again. So there is no repetition of the character. In effect, portion of the video becomes a static digital photo until so actually the same image is coming across. The character is repeated. It is frame by frame, na? So it is the same frame is coming again. It is like making a template. हमारा library होता है, library से वही डालता रहता है. So वही it will pick up. It's not repeated. It repeated, but it's not. You don't need to create it again. That is this thing. Certain audio compression technique you intelligent process based on models of human listening. So depends upon what your perception you are hearing, is accordingly the listening. Data that human is not particular is removed using mathematical model. So you don't matter to your ear, it is removed by the compressor. So you won't really hear that finer point. So we hota hai, like if you really want the fine point, that's what I'm saying. If you are so careful about this thing, that is when you get the 7.1 or your this thing, your 5.1 systems. There you got your ears tuner, your plane का आवाज इधर से आ रहा है. In a surround system, everything is put together. Then you're not able to distinguish. That is the so sound engineering is the toughest part of filmmaking or anything. His job is the toughest, and it is a very valued job because very people specialize in it. So the diagram below shows the key steps in a lossy image. These steps are reversed when the image is displayed. Decompression first start or luster usually just have the encoding decoding. That's what's so when you're doing a compression, is this one transformation, quantization, encoding. And when you are decompressing, it goes the opposite way. You know, encoding efficient, run length, simplifying the image, and shifting the values. So compression is this way, and decompressing is opening it up. Like first you're compressing it. It is a compressed file. H264 is a compressed file, and when you're getting into your editing system, you're decompressing it in Apple ProRes. Transformation, quantization. These are screen of a dam system. I don't know. This is how it is put together. You actually have to have the same system. Administrative tools. These are all tools actually how to use a dam system. Like here's your asset, your user management, delivery. Before that, you had navigation. You have a panel. You have this is even in an editing system. You have all of them assets together like that in your library. You know. When you are editing it, you have a library there, CP. So in that library, you have a left navigation tool which gives you all the description, and a right navigation tool. So you have asset management, asset types, define the metamatic group, user management, manage a user group, delivery whom you want to send it, other settings are there. Asset manage asset types, asset categories, define custom data. Okay. Manage assets, categories and define custom data. The system control assets, permission at category level. It is important to determine how these assets are grouped in categories. So you make it into categories for that. And quickly going over it so that video and other files can be managed through a MAM system. MAM is media asset management. DAM is digital asset management. So MAM is actually what you guys are going to use, media asset management. Video, audio, images, and other PA can all be managed through the MAM system. Permission can be assigned to different users. All assets, to edit asset type manager, select manage assets from all the available and edit button on the right way to do. Asset type management asset permissions with a particular group of assets can be modified by edit. A window will contain a column which will allow for customer permission pattern. Then asset management categories. You can make the assets into categories. You get first you got the types of assets. Then you make it into categories of assets. That is the term. So the categories are here in Arizona, there is advertising category, so Hawaii categories, Hawaii, but this is just an example. So under Delaware is a country place, please put an advertising for tennis here, so you can make into categories where the asset has to go and make it into, manage it that way. So in India you can say it is going to Telangana, Hyderabad, and where places you can make those categories and keep those assets for those categories for distribution at those places, and give the rights at those places managing your assets. So you're giving that your film is going to be distributed in Telangana, and the rights to these people at these theatres will make it in category. So it's all automized to you, and you can manage the distribution of your film through your asset management.